One. What's up, guys? Thoreau,
Yeah.
you got the floor.
Oh wow, bro! You really just fucking knocked me off the spotlight like that. You just Kanye'd me with Taylor Swift, motherfuckers. It's your Wednesday night crypto tunes chat. You're here with Thoreau. Fucking Tunes is missing because he actually died earlier from a heart attack. He'll no longer be able to be on the show. We got show. Oh, who the fuck is this? Yeah, it's Cryptunes. You know what they say? It's better to show up late to the party than come with an assault rifle and shoot it up. We got Chill Knight in the joint. We got Crypto Nikos.
What up?
and Hackerman Ace. Boy, it's over with.
Yo, what's up,
Welcome
boys?
to the show.
Welcome to the show. Tunes, how you doing, man? What's up? What's up, everybody?
Are we live?
Yeah,
We're
man.
live, bro.
We're live and you're
Okay.
late. Let's
What's up?
go.
No.
You are the worst host of all time, Tunes. You are fired. I'm gonna liquidate every single position you have. Period. It's over with for you, Tunes.
They're already liquidated, man.
Yes, sir. But yeah, let's introduce our guest. First of all, we have Mr. Nikos. Mr. Z, how you doing?
What
man?
up? What up, boys?
You good, brother?
That's not how it
Tired,
works, bro.
I'm just
You
I'm
gotta
just waking
shout-
up.
You gotta shout Nye out first because he has the most clout.
That's
So
true.
by default,
It's true.
Okay, fine. I was gonna go in like order from, but yeah. What's up, Mr. Michael Nye? How you doing, man?
What up? What up? Good, bro.
Welcome.
How are you?
Welcome back. Very good.
Nah, you got a
Yeah.
haircut, bro.
I got a haircut, dog. Getting clean with it.
Hey.
Dude,
Okay, cool,
you
man.
just had a photo shoot, right? You're gonna be nice and pretty in
Yeah.
the coming days.
Yeah, it should be out today or tomorrow. I'm gonna drop some new photos on Twitter. You know, what's good?
That's really sick, man.
Nice.
How long does the editing take usually for that?
I don't know. I did it on Saturday, so it's been like 5 days or something like that.
Okay.
Neko Z's over here pretty pissed about how much money I spent on it. So
Dude, honestly, bro, for the amount that he spent on it, this thing better. He
How
better
much
look
did
like
he spend?
fucking Tom Cruise
gotta-
or something.
Drop some numbers, Nico.
It was above. It was above a half a G. Let's just say that.
probably too much for photos, but
Yeah,
Okay.
but,
wait,
you
wait,
know,
wait. Did my favorite crypto influencers just price something in US dollars and not Bitcoin, bro? What the fuck?
Seriously, bro.
It was above a half a G, bro. How many satoshis is that?
I had fucking no idea.
And secondly, we have Mr. Nikos, Crypto Nico Z. How you doing, man?
What up? What up, guys? I'm struggling actually, man. I'm like tired as fuck. I don't know what's going on.
Well, dude,
You
you've
know,
been
like ever since I
traveling
got
everywhere.
back. Yeah, ever since I got back, like I have not been able to really recover.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, just struggling.
Yeah,
Been fucking struggle.
maybe take a Valium or something. A bit of that.
A Valium, shit, bro. He'll fall asleep on the stream.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. And last but no, we got Mr. Hackerman Ace also. How you doing, man?
You almost forgot me. Hey,
No,
man. thank you.
I was gonna
What
say
up?
last
What
but
up?
not
What up,
least,
Ace?
but then I saw Thoreau. Yeah, good to have you.
Yeah, it goes in order from most clout to least, Ace. So obviously, we saved you for second to last, and then Cryptunes can introduce himself after you.
Well, everybody knows me, so Cryptunes can go ahead.
And also, fuck. All right, I can't talk right
Dude, are
now.
you eating?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I'm eating
Cheers,
Lay's
man.
chips.
This is supposed to be a professional stream. We are
We talked about
professionals.
this,
No.
guys. We literally
That-
talked about this in New York, guys.
you're wearing a mask, bro. Come on.
Yo, you out of anyone
Dude,
shouldn't talk, all right?
This is true, but I never
Yeah,
thought
that's
it
true.
was professional.
Fair enough.
Tunes gets one
That
30-minute makeout session, and he thinks he could do whatever he wants.
Yo, dude, you're gonna have to tell us about that. Actually, that's what I do want to open this podcast on. Talk to us about your date last night. I need to know.
Oh god.
Well, like, fuck. Okay.
Okay, get the laser
Swallow
out
your
teeth
chips first, bro, because we don't want to hear that shit.
All right, hold on. All right.
He puts another
Yeah,
chip
man.
in.
Okay. Yeah, man, it was a good night. I'd met this girl through Hinge. I'd met her this weekend. Friday night at a bar. We had a good time. And then I hit her up and I was like, I'm going to a movie. Do you want to join me? And she said yes. And so I picked her up. We went to the movie. Then we went to a diner after. We got tequila sunrises. And then we went back into my car and we made out. And it was the best 30 seconds of my life.
Dude, I'm really
Bro,
proud of you.
who the
man.
fuck gets drinks at a diner?
Right.
Wait, what
I
kind
Would
mean,
you like
like-
would you like some poached eggs with your tequila?
No, like why don't you just go to a bar, bro?
Okay, so you gotta understand it's Tuesday night. We're not in like some sort of city or whatever. So we're in like suburban towns. Like we both live with our parents. It's like a different thing than when you're like 25, 26 and you like both have like your own places, you live in cities and whatever. So I think made the best out of the situation. And yeah, so she said she wants to see me again and I agreed with her. So I think you know it's the start of something new.
Is this the one tunes?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
She's
God.
kind of she's a computer scientist. She's pretty smart. Just that's my type. So
Does she know about crypto?
no, I didn't really.
A pretty shitty computer science.
I gave a very like gray explanation of what I do. So
What did you tell you do, Tunes?
oh man, I kind of lied.
No.
I was
What'd you say?
I was
Relationship went off to a great start.
Here's what I actually said. Oh my god.
What did you say?
I said I work for an LLC, but it's like on like an umbrella. It's under like an umbrella company, and I said that I trade like stocks and shit and
Oh
cryptos.
no.
She was
No.
like, ooh, nice. So,
No,
No.
She's
Dude,
like,
people who trade stocks under LLCs and hedge funds make a lot of money.
exactly.
Yeah, but
Bro, that's my opening line from now on. What do you do? I work for an LLC.
LLC.
She's like, okay, you just like, does that just cost like $100 to do?
Oh,
Fuck.
no.
oh, man, Jins.
So,
Well,
yeah.
That's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah, man. So it's good. I mean, dude, like we almost like fucking
Went to second base.
no, no. Like the night that the initial night where I met her at the bar, we like were hooking up and we almost were like fucking and then but it's like I feel like if you have sex on the first date, it just kind of like closes the door towards like seeing them again. I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's my 2
Towards
cents.
seeing them
For
again?
you,
I
baby.
know it's my opinion because
What are we doing here?
Wait.
No,
You
no,
said
no,
it
no.
closes the door to what?
no. I think
every
you.
time you
Dude,
have sex
dude,
with a
I don't
girl,
know
I
what-
understand, I understand both sides of the argument, and my take is that if you have the opportunity to, and then you don't, in a respectful way, it shows them that like you see them as more than a one night stand, and then
Bro,
you
that's
can use.
complete bullshit.
No,
That's
bro.
complete total
Lie
bullshit.
about
She
your
was gonna
job.
fuck on the first night anyway, so obviously
But
she ain't shit. So you
she
should have
was-
just fucked,
hold
bro.
on, but she was super drunk, so it's like not. You know what I mean?
off one drink.
you guys got drunk at a diner?
No, I'm talking about Friday night. I'm talking about Friday night, bro. Jesus Christ.
I'm taking all my dates to diners from now on.
This is a
What do you
slippery
want?
slope, dude.
Yeah, give me that Cryptune special. I'm paying with my LLC business card right now.
We got tequila. Oh my god! Wait, you guys are gonna fucking kill me. Yo, we got tequila sunrises and a quesadilla, bro. And then guess what? Dude, she paid.
Yeah, oh my, yeah, dude, you fucking told me that. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
I
Fucking paid. She
think
paid, bro. I was like, okay.
I think
It's because she knew after you told her the LLC thing that
That
you
you're
were
so full of fucking shit.
she's investing in her future right now.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
so that's it. That's my night. Someone else go.
I like it, bro. I'm proud of you, man.
Thanks.
God damn it, Nye.
Dude, I
Nothing
cannot
proud
say-
of that.
Yo,
Alright, what advice would you give for young Tunes after hearing about his second date, third date? What's Nye's advice
That was your first
for a
date.
young virgin?
Second date, second.
Damn, what advice would I give him, man? Fuck.
You can't
Should've
say be yourself.
Yeah, don't
You already
do
fucked
that.
one up,
Hold on,
too.
hold on, hold on. No, just keep being yourself, bro. Just keep being yourself.
No. Definitely don't do that.
Next time she like asks you, like at least come up with like a name for the LLC. Don't just tell her you have an LLC.
Yeah.
Come on.
That was
God damn
bad.
it.
I was like just fumbling over my words. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
Man, you did good, man.
I want to know Thoreau's advice for tunes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's what
Shit,
we
bro.
all
No, you don't. I would have been fucking the first night. So
I know.
me and Tunes are in two different lanes.
Two different lanes.
Two kinds of guys.
Yeah, bro. I would have let her pay, dude, for the diner and the movies.
Yeah.
I would have grabbed her
No,
by
I
her
think-
throat and started making out with her.
Jesus.
And
By the
fucking-
throat.
Yeah,
Dude.
bro. And then probably threw her in the back seat and we would have fucked and I would have dipped and said thanks for the nut. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Someone's actually telling me that. And they hook up with chicks, they like choke them and shit. Like, when they
Dude,
first
all right,
start
bro.
making
So I
out
went out with
them.
this girl. Yeah, I went out with this chick, like similar situation. We went out for the first time and like she was telling me, oh, I just want a friend, blah, 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 all this shit, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, all right. I've heard that a bunch of times. I've heard that enough to know that it's bullshit. And so we got to the bar, bro. We get drunk as fuck because she knew the bartenders. And we were like grinding and shit. So I grabbed her by the back of her neck, bro. And I accidentally like pushed her head down so she'd be like bent over more while she was grinding on me. And I fucking smashed her face on the bar table, dude. And I'm like, oh, shit. And luckily we were both so drunk that she either just like realized it and didn't say shit, or she just was so fucking hammered that she didn't say shit. But yeah, that was our first date. It was pretty interesting.
What do you mean? She said she just wanted a friend. Like she was like, "Hey, I
Like,
just
that's
want a
what-
friend to come out with
what
me,"
pe-
or like, "I would just want a friend to hook up with." Kind of.
No, not even hook up, bro. She was like strictly platonic. Like we met because she was friends with my ex-girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
And so like she had hit me up basically and like was explaining to me something about like a situation with them and shit. And I was like, so why are you hitting me up? And she was like, just to be friends. And I'm like, right.
Okay.
And so yeah,
Gotcha.
it kind of evolved from there. And then she just got too fucking crazy, bro. So I had to cut that shit off.
Nice, dude. Cut the
Bro,
bag.
Hacker's out here doing like legit crypto shit. He's like out here making charts and shit. I'm like watching his screen.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, we're all sitting
Sorry,
here
bro.
talking about diners and
Yeah,
shit.
actually,
Sunrises and
fucking
shit.
Ace.
What are we supposed to do on this
Yeah,
chat? Like,
okay,
Ace, I actually want to speak about it, man. I think it's gonna drop right now.
Yeah, hold on.
What, Bitcoin?
I'm charting here right now as well.
what have I been telling you for like the last like 24 hours, bro?
Bro, this is definitely
Yeah,
gonna
all right,
drop.
bro. Just steal my calls, bro. I get it. I see it. I see it, you
Gotta
know.
look at the range, bro. You gotta look at the fucking
I mean,
range.
you gotta get some clout somehow, bro. Those numbers
Wow.
looking weak, bro. Those numbers looking weak, boy.
Yeah, but before we go into Bitcoin and all that, first of all, thank you to everyone who's watching right now, all 47 of you on the Twitch side, plus Periscope and YouTube. I love you guys. Unfortunately, on Wednesday, it's a bit harder for me to shout you guys out and to give, the interaction it deserves because we have so many speakers. So, love you. All right, let's go into Bitcoin, guys.
That was so heartfelt. Yeah, bro. We closed
I-
below
I-
12K, so I think it's over. Dump this bitch to fucking 0.
Sir.
What did the daily close at? Let me see,
Like
actually, I just-
11.9, fucking
mean,
9.92.
When I saw that savage dump earlier from like 12-1, a little under 12-1 to like 11-7, 11-6, I was like, ugh.
Shit, bro. That's been all day. The volatility has been crazy today.
Yeah,
For
it's showing,
real.
it's showing higher lows.
I mean, I'm still bullish, but that's just. I mean, maybe it'll drop a little bit short term, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been pretty bullish overall in general.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
mean-
torn, bro. I can't tell if it's gonna go like fucking. Yeah, I'm not in a position right now, dude. I'm flat. I said fuck it. It's too wild, bro. I'm getting whipsawed every way because like I'm trying to just play these fucking 50x, 100x leverage plays like a true degenerate.
Oh no, you're getting chopped up.
Plus, the market.
Not even chop, bro. Most of them are profitable. It's just like I have no real conviction in which way it's going, so I just have to do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't see bigger picture where things are going right now. We could either break out of this channel and fucking pump close to like an all-time high, or like create a new one. Or we could dump, dude, and fucking completely go to shit in the long term. So right now, I'm just playing short term, high leverage, bro.
Bro, I've seen a lot of people calling for like 7K and shit, man. I mean, I don't know how like that's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
the 8K bears are kind of
I've
coming
been
out right
seeing like a
now.
lot of people being.
So the CME gap, people.
Exactly.
I mean,
Here.
it would. I think it would take some type of Black Swan event to do that, at least in one shot.
Hell no, it wouldn't.
Oh,
Dude.
one
Fuck
shot?
no.
No,
Yeah, in one
shot.
shot, bro. And
Yeah,
one
you
candle,
see,
yeah, of course, but it's
see, I
not
was
impossible.
covering myself there with that one shot. But yeah, no, this is looking really bullish to me. I don't think we're gonna go down, but we shall see. But yeah,
Actually, up.
yo, Toronto
Yeah.
next week. Craig,
Yeah, hell yeah, Biggs. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
bro.
Are all three of you guys going there?
Yeah, we'd be
Yeah.
rolling
Oh,
over there.
shit,
I
bro.
told
I might
Tunes
have
to
to
fucking
fuck
get over
around
there.
and pop up.
Let's go, bro. A bunch of people are going.
Shit,
Man.
bro.
Wow.
I might have to. Fuck, dude.
Let's do it.
Who else is going?
I don't know. A bunch of people from crypto Twitter. Fucking. Who else is going?
We got
Euclid,
well,
Wendy.
besides like Wendy and Lawrence and all those people,
Euclid's
they're like,
gonna be there.
yeah, Euclid's gonna be there. Peter's gonna be there.
Messiah.
Peter who?
I think Peter's gonna. Yeah, I think Peter said he was gonna go. I
Oh,
think so.
Messiah's gonna be there.
Yeah,
Is Messiah
Yeah.
really there? No way.
because the real heroes having an
I'm
event there.
definitely going, bro. I'm definitely going because I gotta
Yeah,
troll him
so-
from fucking
so
Sean
we're-
Zcash.
So we're sponsoring the opening party. So definitely come by. You know, Hero's gonna be
Yeah.
sponsoring the opening party with us.
We
So
might be able to hook you up with Tig or something. You know, maybe we'll see.
Shit, bro. You already know I'll finesse my way in, anyways.
that I don't doubt. Someone double spending said, "Nice haircut, Michael." They're liking the style.
Good old Mike, bro. Shout out to Mike, man. Mike's been
He's the
a
man.
real one since like 200 followers, man. Shout out to Mike.
yeah, Mike's the homie.
Yeah, so what are you looking at, Z?
Yeah, so you see BTC, right? I mean, forget the wedge. I just drew that right now just to make Tunes happy with his wedges. But you know, the range keeps getting rejected off here, right? So you got this like 12-1 range up here, this high range, and it keeps getting rejected. You got one rejection right there. You got two rejections, three rejections right now. It keeps getting lower and lower. So, you know, if you want to go from a horizontal price action standpoint and be strict with it, the next bet is definitely down to the EQ again, which would be 11.4, 11.5 area. Just very similar to this interaction that happened over here. You saw this, you know, pump up down to the EQ, pump up down to the EQ as well. So this one should be another drop down to the EQ. The problem is right now is that I'm not really liking the lows. I don't think this, you know, just taking the wicks, I don't think it's like a strong indication that the lows are getting higher. I would not trust this. I just don't see it. So I think these are more liquidity taps versus actual people looking to buy in during that time. There is a slight difference, in my opinion, at that, you know, versus just people just putting stops or people just putting, you know, actual buys down there versus interest. So I'm like a little bit concerned about BTC. But my first bet would definitely be to stack buys around 11.5, just because, you know, if you were to draw this wedge up, it would coincide with the EQ, which is around 11.5, 11.4. And then if you look at funding, right? Let's just take a look at funding real fast. Funding is roughly stable at 0.06. So the interest of BTC is not really there.
Mm-hmm. And what's the long to short ratio?
I don't know what the long to short ratio is. How do you see that on Max? I know how to see it for Bitfinex, but not for Max. Do you know how to see that for Max?
Coin
Anybody?
Farm. It's a website.
Yeah, you gotta
Coin
go to a separate website, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, good analysis, my friend. Thank you. Do you find that funding is still relevant when we're kind of well at this point? Do you think the funding is relevant?
Yeah, you know what? Like whenever we start seeing these big movements up, I absolutely look at funding. I think it's very, very critical, right? Like yesterday when we flipped to zero point 0.1, like it was 0.016 funding ratio for essentially longs, and then it dropped down to 0.06. I knew immediately that we were gonna do another leg up, which is why I was bullish last night. Around 11.6. I knew that it was going to do a stab up because it's, essentially, people aren't paying so much for longs, and there's all this liquidity up there for them to kind of gun. So that's essentially the reason. I think right now, every single time that you see a gap between funding, meaning that like funding at the start is going to be expensive and then it drops down, it's a good indication, especially on a bullish like trend like we're having, like where it's rising up, that we will continue to rise. I think right now bulls are still in control.
You hear that, Thoreau? Fuck your shorts.
I mean, it's tough to say, right? Right now, this right now in the next 4 hours. I mean, I mean, he's right with the daily close. I really don't like this daily close. But the next 4 hours, I mean, if we start seeing some trail down right here, which I expect, so I actually might open a short. We definitely need a strong bounce off of the EQ. If we don't, then we're toasted.
Danke. But yeah, would you guys risk? I didn't phrase that properly. Would you guys rather short Bitcoin or long the altcoins right now?
Oh fuck, dude.
On max.
That's kind of like either way you're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
They're just gonna lose Bitcoin value. So
Exactly.
But I think the altcoins could
Yeah,
pop more
exactly.
than Bitcoin drops.
You know what, man?
No.
It's risky though.
It's so it depends. So it depends on your size, right? It depends on your size of your portfolio
balls.
and how much how much you're willing to play with, right? If you're playing with not as much and you're willing to gamble with, let's just say, a couple $100, and then yeah, get into alts. But the thing is that, like, for example, the other day, and I'm by no means a big dog, but I got into a couple alts and I got caught out with them. Because there wasn't any liquidity. There's a bunch of iceberg orders and there was no liquidity, and I essentially had so much slippage down.
Yeah, see, that's what people don't understand. Like, when there's two sides to the alts are worthless thing. Like, most people think that means the Satoshis go to zero is what constitutes it as worthless. But you could have a high Satoshi value, but no liquidity at all. That's still fucking worthless. You know what I mean? You can't sell it.
Yep, and that's essentially exactly what Flood was actually talking about on his thread. People were arguing with him about that.
Really? What was he saying?
Yeah,
bro. See, that's how you see how dumb fucking people in crypto Twitter are. Like, really, in crypto in general, bro. Go and read that thread. And like a lot of threads, dude, like, I'm actually amazed sometimes when I wake up and like read some of these threads at how fucking dumb some people are. And it's kind of like wild that this space has evolved into what it is. And like, that's who you're really like competing against and trading against.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. I mean, essentially, right? Exactly what Thoreau was saying. You're not going to be able to sell your alt. So even if you generate all of these alts, just say you're master noding or so forth, you can't even sell it. There is literally no liquidity. You'd be selling it like 1 sats, which is essentially worthless. So yeah, I mean.
Well, what exchange were you trading those on?
I got caught out on I actually got caught on 1 pairing on BitMax and 1 pairing on Binance, actually.
Oh, that's wild. Fuck.
Yeah, even Binance right now, they're struggling. It's unfortunate, but they're struggling a bit.
To find liquidity? I mean, to find people to use it,
I mean, like volume has heavily dropped off Binance, right? I mean, it kind of sucks, but Huobi, BitMax, a lot of these spots are starting to suck up the volume because obviously we have like 2 weeks before the US is out, or 3 weeks before the US is out, so everybody's kind of withdrawing right now.
Scary time.
All right, gentlemen.
Yo, Nye.
It's been a pleasure.
On,
I'm starving. I'm gonna go get some food.
Yo, enjoy.
Now he's got a date with Krypton's girl. He's gonna take her to a real diner.
Oh my god.
What do you mean a real diner?
Dude, I cannot believe you went to a diner, Tunes.
Not Denny's, bro.
Bro, no, it was like a fucking one of those, like, you know, the nice ones. Well, like,
What?
no, like not, it wasn't a chain, so it felt like more authentic.
Oh, okay. So it's a
Alright.
mom and pop diner. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tunes went in with his. It's like a Grease movie. Tunes went in there with his hair slicked back and shit. Like, I'm taking you to the
I
diner.
know. That's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm envisioning right now.
Hell yeah. This is dope.
All right, that marks
Uh,
my exit.
Cheers, Nye.
Later, gentlemen.
Bye.
See you soon.
Peace, bud.
And then
That's
there
too
were
funny.
5.
And
Yeah,
then they were
what's-
5.
Dude, a diner. That's kind of like, I like diners, to be quite honest. I like diners a lot.
Dude, they're super underrated, I think. I don't think people go to them enough, you know?
Yo, in chat,
Can just
everyone in chat, if you had to go to a diner right now, what would you eat or drink if you're not hungry?
Breakfast, obviously.
Huh?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. What kind of breakfast?
yeah, man. You can
What's
get
in your
breakfast at a
breakfast?
diner.
Eric question.
I mean, you can get like, I mean, depends on the diner, right? But you can get like country fried steak and stuff.
That sounds really fancy. I
It's not fancy,
I see
but-
where you've been dining lately, sir.
And dude, you can get that like Cracker Barrel, homie. Ain't fancy.
Yo, Ace, what's in your breakfast?
Yeah, that hash brown casserole sounds good. Eggs, potatoes, bread, tea.
Tea. You're a tea man.
Yeah, man, I don't drink coffee.
Wow.
Oh, dude. I'm the opposite.
Yo, I load up on coffee. Yo, Z, we're definitely grabbing breakfast in Toronto.
Oh, please, dude, please hook me up.
Yeah.
And I also need to like live at Timmy's for like one day. At least one day I'll live at Timmy's.
Cool. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. Yo, they have this new wrap, and it's awesome. I'm not gonna go into the details because no one gives a fuck. But
Bro, I love Timmy's.
yo, so we got steak and eggs. We got better burgers, better service, chocolate chip pancakes. Someone said McDonald's. Is that a diner? No, that's not a diner. Schnitzel.
No, it's not a diner.
What the fuck is schnitzel? Is that a sausage?
Schnitzel's it's a Czech I think it's a Czech it's originally a Czech dish, right?
Oh.
Where they're like it's essentially like it's not deep fry, but they like bread like meat. It's like I think it's pork.
Yo.
I don't know. I mean, I could just be butchering it, but
Yeah,
yeah,
butchering it
back
to
in the
the-
day when I used to play tennis, I could just be exactly. My coach used to cook me schnitzel all the time.
Fuck. Damn. Yo, Throw.
What's up, boy?
Throw. As my new co-host.
I'm liking the sounds of this. I'm
Yeah.
liking the sounds of this. Keep going, please.
I want
Yeah, on
you
the
to,
short, it fucking looks
I was
horrible.
gonna be like, I want you to fire Tunes free, but no, I'm just joking. I love you, Tunes. Actually, someone has a question. And Thoreau kind of answered it. Thoreau kind of answered it already, but I'm pissed about that. He's like, "What are your thoughts on our favorite altcoin, Cardano?" And Thoreau basically told him by tweet that it's going to 0.
Yeah,
dump
so
that shit, bro.
so what's it called? I've heard some horror stories about ADA guys. I'm just gonna.
Really?
I mean, I'll whatever. I'll talk about it on fucking air. I don't really care. I mean, I'm
good.
not gonna say who told me this, but it's a credible source. But essentially, like I'm hearing that the entire project is a scam. And essentially, it's just worthless, and nothing is really getting done. And that who's that guy? Who's that guy that represents
Charles
it?
Hoskinson, bro. He's the
Yeah,
same
Charles.
motherfucker
Big
who started
allegations.
Ethereum
Oh my God.
Classic or some shit, isn't he?
He's in chat right
Yeah,
now.
so Charles apparently has like a 3-year contract with them just to sort of be the poster boy. See, BTC is dropping right now, literally as we're speaking.
Oh,
See his
shit.
concave?
Oh shit.
This
Oh,
shit is
shit.
this shit is gonna come down.
pumping.
Is it really?
Trade Nikos.
No, hell no.
No,
bro,
no,
yeah.
fuck no.
Cardano's down 7%.
That thing has not pumped for a long time. But anyways, yeah. So long story short, he's got like a contract for like 3 years, and then he's done. He's gonna exit out in like 2 or 3 years left,
Oh shit.
and it's just a giant fucking like it's not a scam, but it's just like nothing is getting
Yeah,
done.
it's a fucking
It's just a
scam.
mess.
Look,
Look, like
it's a
like
scam.
I mean, whatever. I'll talk about my experience, but we talked with what's the fucking company's name? Embargo or fuck, what's it called? Does anybody know the
Enron.
Does anybody know the procurement arm of Ada? I think it's Embargo or Emberger or something like that. Anyways, that's like the procurement arm of Ada. So they're supposed to be doing deal flow with all this money they have, right? So a lot of these companies, they raise a ton of money and then they have to invest in other projects and shit like that because they just have so much money. They're a mess. Like, honestly, I spoke with them in Korea, like face to face. They wanted to work with us, and they're just a mess. They like have like barely any budget. They wanted everything to be done like philanthropically, and yeah, I mean they're just not in it, and it's just not a good look. It was actually really underwhelming meeting them.
Damn.
I was like super stoked, like I was like, oh my god, we have this meeting with like Ada, essentially, like we're gonna come in there, yeah, Emergo, exactly, there you go. Like we're gonna go in there, like we're gonna freaking like pow out with them and come out with a ton of different ideas. I have some deal flow myself that I can spitball with them. Yeah, it was nothing like what I expected. The guy was like super shy. He was just like, yeah, like would you guys want to do it for free and shit? And I was just like, what? Like, like I'll cut you a discount or something, like work with you, but like I'm not gonna do shit for free for you. Like you're Ada, like you guys are billions of dollars.
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah, and at one point you guys were multi, like what the fuck's going on? It gave me like bad vibes immediately, and it just reminded me of that whole like bullshit, essentially, that it's essentially just a giant fancy white paper with a fancy name on it. That's it.
That's what they all are, though, right?
Yeah, no, you're right, man. You're right. Another very underwhelming thing, I think I talked to you about this before, Bagsy, was seeing Icon for the first time in Korea. God, dude, no one gives a fuck about them in Korea. It's really funny. Like, even the Koreans were like, yeah, I mean, we know about Icon, but no, we either him. It was funny.
It's interesting. Yeah, so I guess that boils down to the marketing behind these teams, how good they can be at projecting an image. But I remember when Icon had their vending machines and their whole marketing campaign. Thoreau, you were around for that, right? Fair enough. But yeah, Icon was.
What about Bagsy? You're cutting in and out of it.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck did you just say? It sounds like you got dial-up internet right now.
Oh man, I don't know. Sorry guys. But yeah, I was just saying. I remember when Icon came out with the vending machines and all that shit. It was a special time. It was worth what, 4.5 billion at the top.
Dude, it is wild, dude. I mean, all right, guys, I'm definitely shorting fucking BTC.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
I'll join you in the fun. How much leverage are we using?
I'm just gonna quickly.
What's our entry?
So our entry, I think, if I were to do a quick entry, it would be 11,926. I'm gonna put it short right there. So I'll just do that. I'll do the.
I'm gonna front run you and do 11,925.
Oh, you're like $10 portfolio, bro.
Actually, it's $12 after today.
I'm proud of you, man. Thank you, sir.
I mean, if you want to be really safe, I mean, you could do it up there.
Yo, Thoreau stood up for me on the internet the other day. I appreciate you, Thoreau.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I feel like you've been getting more hate recently, Bagsy. What's going on with that?
I feel it's been low, but just steady low. A few little crooks in the road, but yeah, no, appreciate that.
I would go for that right there, Thoreau.
What level?
Yo, my bag's already packed, bro. I wasn't waiting for shit.
All right, what's it called? Yeah, for those of you that are looking, I mean, this is essentially what I'm probably looking at right here. Probably like a short right now with a stop at 12. 0.097, and looking for essentially a what? This would be a pretty big drop. This would be a
Yeah.
500 point drop or 400 and something point drop.
I mean, if it gets to that level,
432 point drop.
like if it gets to that level, I think you could probably just let it ride. I would even close it sooner to that wick to 1156 or whatever. But
Yeah, I'm probably
don't
gonna wait for the
listen to me.
next. No, we definitely listen to you. I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes to look for this next candle.
Mhm.
I want to see this hammer print. If this hammer prints, I could get a better entry, and this could be like a 11980 entry before it
yeah.
proceeds to go down. I think overall though, it's gonna drop.
Yo, what's up, Leroy Jenkins? And Mr. Luho in chat says Thoreau's the fucking man. So there's that. And Jahan Khan
Hey,
has a
you're
question.
the man, bro, for realizing that I'm the man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jahan said, "Yo, Bagsy, Maddox breaking out, bro. Ace, do you want to look up Maddox for me, please? I want to hear your pretty voice a bit more. I miss it."
Hey, Ace, you're quiet over there, fucking charting around, huh?
Yeah, what you doing?
Yeah, man, I got a couple positions open, so I'm just checking
Oh
around
shit.
stuff.
Okay,
Nice.
don't mind me.
Yeah, it looks good still. What is this one? The daily. Yeah, I mean, it's. I think we discussed this last stream. I think it's gonna hit up to here, no problem. 200 sats, as long as everything keeps going good.
Mhm.
You're gonna see a little resistance getting past 175. But so far so good. I don't see it really like breaking out right now. Looks like it's going down, and just relieving before it goes down more.
Mhm.
It's been following that Kumo pretty nicely right there.
This is actually something different.
Something different?
Yeah, this is actually Flex Renko.
Oh, nice.
I should probably turn that one off. But yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna go right here.
I think it'll shake people out. Like I think it'll go like sideways for like 10 days and then go. It's my theory.
Yeah, we're the
What's
time-
that? What's
we're
that
the
MA
time-
right there?
That's a 20. That's part of the B bands.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll like give it a week. I would say. I think a week from now it'll be a better buy than it is right now. That's my opinion. It's my financial advice.
Your LLC financial advice. Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he could say it's financial advice because he works for an LLC, so he's protected.
Did you not just like you didn't give a name at all? You just said LLC.
Dude, I literally no, because I was like, oh, it's like confusing. It's like, I work for like an LLC, but it's like under an umbrella company, and like I get to make my own hours. And she was like, oh,
He's
God,
lying.
she's like, oh, yeah, ooh.
Meanwhile, Tunes was in the mirror for about 30 minutes before his date, rehearsing that same line to himself.
You just gotta make it mysterious, Tunes. If you're gonna lie to him, at least make it a good lie. Like I talked to one girl, and she thinks I am in Homeland Security.
What?
and get this, bro. Her dad's a detective, and she thinks I work for
Oh
Homeland
my
Security and
God.
do some weird shit. So just keep it real vague, bro. And she's been around for like 4 years. So just keep it real,
You
real vague.
maintained that lie for
Dude.
4 years.
Every time he disappears, he's like, I was on a mission.
Literally, bro. That's why she thinks that, because I'll pop out of her life for like
Oh.
4 months and then be like, "Oh, what's good? I'm back."
Like,
And
sorry,
she'll be like,
babe.
what the fuck?
One
are
day
you
she's
doing? I
gonna be
was
like, Dad,
yeah.
can you find this guy for me?
Had
No,
to go
hell, she doesn't even know my real name, bro.
What? What does she think your name is? Oh well.
She
I
thinks
mean,
I
it doesn't
have
matter.
3 because every time I'll make like new Instagrams and
Walter.
shit, it's like, yeah, it's all kinds of stuff, bro. It's like the row, wild, all kinds of stuff. So she's like, I don't even know what your name is. I'm like, yeah, that's how it should be.
She likes the
Jeez.
mystery, though.
Yeah, right.
She
Bro.
does.
Exactly.
Yes, Daddy.
Tequi- Tequila is super bullish right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Pierre is in chat. Yo, what's up, Pierre? Ça va?
Yeah.
What up?
He said Tunes, man of the ladies.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, his immensity is going to bed like 6 hours ago.
Never
Just
sleeps.
every day there's a 6 hours. I'm going to bed
I
from
want
Pierre.
Pierre in here so bad. Yo,
Yeah.
oh, fuck. Yo, Ace, could you pull up a chart
Yeah.
for me, bro?
Hold up.
Yeah,
up. We got
there is a ton of confluence.
Yo, Pierre, just 1 sec with the chart. I had to turn off the. Yo, Pierre, I'm sending you an invite, and you're coming on right now. And
Dude, Pierre needs to go to
he's in
sleep,
bed,
bro.
Yeah, he's in bed, bro.
Dude, it's like 4 in the morning where he's at.
fine,
That's
He's
fine.
going on Huobi.
Bro, I'm
Oh
like,
my
he's,
God.
he's
He's
here.
literally 4 in the morning looking at charts in Hiobi, bro. Like that poor boy.
Dude,
He
Pierre,
start when I first met Pierre, like he was not this much of a degen. Like he was a good
Dude,
guy. He had
that's what I'm
structure to his
saying.
trading, and then now
Dude.
Pierre is staying up 5 hours longer every
Bro,
night.
dude, when
Yeah,
I
he's always-
first came across Pierre's account, he was like, "Oh yeah, like bullish on Bitcoin, bullish on Ethereum,
Yeah.
Litecoin, these big caps." And now he's like, "Oh, dude, like this $1 million micro cap on Huobi that doesn't have a website. The MAs on it are looking fucking fire." And he's like, "Oh man, it's so
Right.
funny." Dude, honestly, I have not seen a better trader for all year than Pierre,
Dude,
and it's
I know.
insane.
I love
not-
fucking Pierre's price
everyone.
action.
Every single person on Twitter, I don't care who it is, and I haven't seen a better trader than Pierre.
I haven't
It's
seen
insane.
I haven't seen a better evolution than Pierre. That's what I'd say. I don't think as many people have grown
He's
as,
just
as
degen.
well as he has. Dude,
He's-
the fucking like
Pierre's a
14x his
degen.
portfolio or some shit. Yo, if you're still awake, Pierre,
No, he's up 50 this year. He's up 50, over
yo.
50,
Yo,
over
Yeah.
50.
Who is that?
Pierre,
Pierre.
bro. Pierre's this
50X?
legend that Pierre's just a stud. Pierre's a stud.
He's just a French stud, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
a
French freaking
Huobi stud.
Pierre's the king of France in CT.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yo, I was in the BitMEX troll box this morning when I was trading,
Mhm.
and fucking I see Crypto Squeeze in there posts his unrealized profit loss, bro, 17 Bitcoin profit. I'm like,
Squeeze?
yo, yes, bro. I'm like, what the
Really?
fuck? This dude is lit, dude. Hell yeah. I used to think he was a garbage trader until I saw that shit, and then I'm like, all right, he knows what the fuck is up. So I gave him a follow this morning.
Who was that you said?
Squeeze.
Crypto Squeeze.
I don't know. Oh, the dog, right?
Yeah,
The
the dog
beagle?
that's like pointing. The dog that's like pointing at you.
Isn't he like an OG? Or am I?
Yeah, he's been
been
around. I think he rides with Flood.
The gang.
Right.
Yeah.
Gang.
Oh yeah, Ace. Could you pull up a chart for me? Do you think?
Yeah, which one?
Tezos, bro.
Oh my
think-
god.
I
dude,
think
for God's
Tezos-
sakes.
I think Tezos is gearing up
Which
because
one? The pair.
the Bitcoin pair. I think Tezos is
Yo.
gearing up
Good night,
for a
Pierre.
run starting in like 5 weeks, bro. And I think it's gonna be a fucking big run, bro. Because if you look at I haven't really like shared why I'm bullish on it, but I will right now into the stream. If you look at the 200 and 100 day MAs on Tezos compared to literally every single other top 25 coin besides like Bitcoin, it's the only one that actually looks good. So I feel like there's going to be some. I think October. It's going to be Octezos. Like October is just going to pump all fucking month long, and then like it'll be the outlier, and then you'll see fucking other people FOMO into it and shit. That's really what I'm anticipating, dude. I mean,
I hope
like
you're right.
none of the other altcoin charts look like that. You know, they all are fucking bleeding. Like just down.
Dude, I wouldn't like right now with Bitcoin's trajectory though, Tunes. Like if you look at it from a macro scape, right? Like Bitcoin's poised to like do some sort of fuck you move, whether it's up or down, like over the next like course of like couple
Yeah.
months.
This gonna
That's the thing. Like you're it's literally there's confluence between the two right there. I would not bet on micro caps or small caps right now with
Bro, this is a
Bitcoin.
$1 billion market cap,
He looks
Nikos.
bullish.
Nikos,
Or-
this is like over $1 billion. It might be closer to 2.
Tezos is that big?
Yeah, bro, it's at least $1 billion for sure.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Still though,
It's
I
not a
wouldn't.
microcap.
I mean, I still wouldn't bet against it, bro. Like, I mean, look at Ethereum right now, right?
No,
Like,
bro, I get what you're saying. I agree that I think all the big caps look like shit. I just was trying to highlight that the Tezos is the best big cap, like by far, because it's just has a totally different chart. Like if you look at like the charts of Ethereum, like Ripple, Cardano, Monero, like all of them are just bleeding. But Tezos like has an established support. I don't know. It just the fucking MAs,
what the
dude.
fuck is
It's
this?
different, bro. It's
Yeah,
fucking.
Ace, pull that up.
It's different.
One.
Looks good.
What am I pulling up?
Tezos,
Tezos.
BTC.
Ace is like, I'm busy shorting
I
Ethereum.
just
What's in-
set it up.
DT in the chat says 900 million market cap. So
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't realize it was that big.
861.
That is big.
yeah. So I'm not saying I'm bullish on big caps. I'm just saying Tezos has a chart that looks different than all the other ones, and it looks better, a lot better, in my opinion.
Do they have any
Better
events
in what
coming up?
ways?
More like if you look at the 100 and 200 MA on every single big cap, like they're just going straight downwards, and it's like this resistance, and it's going to be tough for a lot of these coins to get over anytime soon. But Tezos is looking primed for like it can just get over them and ride them as support
All right,
Like-
I just opened a short on BTC.
in middle/late September. I think it'll start, and then that's what I think, bro. So fuck, that's gonna be my play. I think
Let's get it.
Where
Wait.
could I short Tezos?
you can short it on Gate.io if you really fucking
Oh
want
god,
to.
Jesus Christ, dude!
Yo,
Don't go to the gate, dude.
Nikos, can you do
Gates
me
about Gates about Texas scam for sure.
No, really?
No, I'm just joking. But there's like nothing going on with Gate. But Tunes, I'm trying to understand. What do you see with Tez? I'm like
Yeah.
really curious.
The MAs, bro. That's it.
The MAs?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it? No structure? We're
No, bro. No.
Which MA?
The 100 and the 200, bro.
100 and 200.
What's
If you look-
absolute support?
What?
What's the absolute support that you don't think it'll go under?
Oh, I think the bottom's in. Yeah.
What's the support though?
Oh,
What's
okay,
the
okay,
support?
okay.
The
So
bottom is in.
There's a whole fucking range of support, you motherfuckers. Look, fucking Ace just drew it. That's a fucking that shit, that box, bro.
Ace, let me see.
Fucking
You gotta speak.
that box.
Oh shit. Yeah, here. Here's the box. I mean, I don't really
So
see
that's
it.
the absolute bottom support.
The weekly looks horrible for this week. I mean, I'm looking more in the box for a buys, maybe even down here.
okay, so
Hold on, no, put on the
okay.
daily, and then add the 100 and 200 MA. That's what I'm looking. That's just what I'm looking at.
Yeah, but the 100 and 200 MA are acting as resistance though right now on the daily. Unless I'm fucking going crazy right now. I'm looking at Bitfinex right now.
But they're flat. They're flat. Or they're gonna be flat.
Okay.
Dude,
Dude, there is a reason for this though, and Tunes can't talk about it, but I hope it
But the
goes
100
up.
the 100 just closed below the 200. I mean, the 100 just went underneath the 200.
The daily just closed underneath the 22.
Hold on. Just wait, Ace.
It
Ace.
looks horrible, Tunes. I'm just letting you
No,
know.
it-
It looks fucking
oh my
garbage right now. I mean, I'm trying to see
Ace,
what you're trying to see,
Ace,
man. Like,
Ace, can you do me a favor, okay?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
just take everything off your chart, take off your cloud, just have it completely clean, and just have the 100 and 200 day MA. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I want. And that's it.
Ace, make this fit my bias,
And-
please.
And I'm just no, it's not. It's
I have it
nothing
open
about
right
my
now.
bias.
I have it open right now. I mean, just look. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, good luck.
I don't like. This is off Bitfinex, unless I'm supposed to chart it on something else.
I don't know, but honestly, I chart my shit off of CoinTraders.pro.
Ace, what are you charting it at? Like exchange?
Bitfinex.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. This is Bitfinex, right? I mean, I don't. So this is the absolute bottom right here. This is like,
You're not showing your
it
chart
drops.
yet, by the way.
Oh shit, my bad, dude. 1 second here. What is screen? Here. All right. So you guys see it?
Here too.
No, bro, we're just looking at your face, honestly.
You guys see it right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So
Nice
Um,
colors.
thanks, man. I just like kind of switched up. Actually, Nye gave me the idea of the color.
Which
But
one of
anyways,
you guys laughed. Yeah.
fuck you guys.
Where are your lines, bro? Where are the lines?
So there's your MAs right there,
I can't
right?
even really see them, bro. Can you make it like red or something?
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
pops out a bit more.
I put it on my screen. Can you see it on mine? It's like well, the blue one's the 200, and then the orange one's the 100. So
It's all right. I feel Nico's put in so much work that we should stay on his. But thanks, Chase.
Oh,
Sir,
there we go.
I see him
Yep,
I'm gonna need
filming
you
okay.
to
with the
focus.
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you okay, this is what I'm saying. Like fucking in the middle to the later part of September, these MAs are going to be flat, and then if the price can just get over them, then start rising, they can use the MAs as support to sustain a run.
isn't that a bearish MA
Yeah.
cross right now?
This is a bearish
That's a
MA
bearish
cross right here.
cross.
This is what, a death, quote unquote death cross, right?
That doesn't look good.
Oh no.
But no.
Okay,
But this is it though.
just listen. Now go.
Okay,
Okay, go to like just if you go to Cardano, or if you go to fucking Ethereum, or if you go to Monero, or if you go to any of these other big caps, and you look at the way that the 100 and 200 MA look compared to those coins, compared to this chart, you're gonna see what I'm talking about why I think that this one is way better than any of the others.
Look what to them.
Like
Okay.
that, bro. That's what I'm talking
I
about.
get it. I mean,
Look at fucking
I get it.
Cardano, bro. Like people that are buying that are just setting themselves up to be fucked. But
Yeah, but don't you think that it? I mean, I get it. Like all the big caps, they sort of look the same. And Tezos, I get what you're saying.
yeah,
But why force it regardless though? Why not just stick in Bitcoin? Like this is what I'm talking about, right? I
well,
actually
I'm
learned this.
saying wait 6 weeks, and when the price gets over the fucking lines, you buy it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so you have some FA or something that's gonna happen. That is
No,
Tunes,
bro.
That's what it sounds
I'm
to
so
me.
fucking mad, dude. We need Mac in this call.
Yo,
Tunes.
Yo, get
Tunes, my
back in
homie
here.
is my homie is a whale, and he works for Goldman Sachs, and he
That's
just texted me. He said Tunes with a dead skull next to it, and then said, "Tell him I'm gonna dump Tezos to 0."
Bro, if Anish
Dude.
just said it looks trash. Fuck you all, dead ass. I
Dude,
don't
I'm
care, bro.
just-
I'm gonna get
I'm-
off. That's some
Tunes, but
bullshit.
you have to. But remember, we're traders, buddy. Like we're traders. Like from a trading standpoint, it looks like death. It looks horrible. It's not even just
he even
me.
he even threw Buddy in there to make you feel a little better.
You guys don't see the charts the same way I do, and fucking that's all I have to say.
You guys just don't see the charts the same way. I
Okay,
do.
okay, look, Tunes. Okay, look, you have a saving grace right here. I didn't even see this fucking VPVR. So you have a point of control right here, literally at 11:031.
Dude,
If it drops below-
bro.
Okay, if it drops
Exactly.
below this though, it's done though, Tunes. Like this is done. It's death crossing right
Dude,
now.
one thing I don't like is it's kind of like a bearish channel right now.
It looks horrible. Like
Yeah.
No, fuck
I mean,
you all.
Ace, do you see something different? I mean, maybe I'm tripping, man.
Nah, man. I don't really see it. I'm trying to see it. Like I tried my best to
Fine.
like. Fucking...
I'm trying to see what Tunes sees, man.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
You
we're
just
close.
don't have that Tunes.
listen,
Tunes
I'm just
next year's
just
next year's 2020, but Tunes has that 2040 vision.
oh my
You
God.
guys can't.
Yes.
You just can't fuck with
Listen.
him.
Listen, okay, I'm gonna give everyone a fucking lesson. If the fucking MAs, if the MAs, just listen, if the MAs are flat, everyone, I really hope 54 people in the chat just listen. If the MAs are flat, that means price can break through them. If these MAs get flat, which I think they will in 5 or 6 weeks, and then Tezos breaks through them and gets above them, then those MAs can sustain a run. Okay, if you look at Cardano, you'll see how far away they are from the fucking 100, 200 day MA, and you'll see that those MAs are just going straight downwards. So that if the price hits them, they're going to get rejected. Tezos is the only big cap that has MAs that can potentially be flat. That's it. I'm
Okay.
not saying buy it right now. I'm saying in 5 or 6 weeks, I think that the price will get over those MAs, and if it does, that'll be a sick play.
Okay, so real
That's it.
fast. Last question from me. I like to ask
Yeah.
questions, buddy.
Sure.
Okay, look, right here
Yeah,
along
buddy.
this along this box right here. You know, along this box right here, right? You see those MAs and they essentially flatten out. There's even a point of confluence like right here, right? A point of control essentially right here that happened. Ethereum did not it's semi broke out right there. So
But
what
it didn't.
like I
No.
know, but right now that's what I'm saying. Like why do you think Tezos is going to break out of that?
Because I think for the most part, that alts are. I mean, bro, it's a new coin. Like for the most part, alts are done going down. I mean, I don't see ETH going below 0.01, so that's only another 50% drop. I mean, like, it just makes sense to me, dude. I don't know. It's my intuition, and then the fucking MAs line up. So yeah, that's it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's if that's your
Yo,
intuition.
can we chart
I mean, that's
RSR
fine.
after?
What?
Can we chart RSR
I'm just
after?
saying.
Yeah.
Just take the MAs, look at all the other big casts, and you'll see that Tezos looks the best, and that's just my opinion. But
No,
No, that's like picking the fucking out of all these stinky piles of shit. You're happy because yours is the least smelly. Like it's still not
Like,
fucking good, bro.
okay,
Like
look,
just because it's the least
exactly.
piece of shit doesn't mean that it's a good trade.
Exactly, and you know what? I learned that from Don Alt actually, like recently. He posted a chart about that, and I actually spoke to him
oh
about
my
this shit.
god,
Like he specifically told me, he's like, look, bro, like instead of forcing altcoins, just ride Bitcoin up. You're making USD. Like, why force it?
well, bro, yeah, bro, that's why I wait for my fucking MAs to get good and then buy it.
Okay.
Look at here. I'll give everyone someone.
What are we
look,
looking at?
look, price
Pull up-
discovery and drops is not good though, Tunes.
Just
like,
pull up ETH. Pull up some. Can you pull up ETH for me for a quick
I'll
second?
pull up ETH for you. Pull up ETH.
Pull up ETH, okay?
BTC.
Bitcoin pairing.
Yeah. ETH Bitcoin pairing the 1 day, okay?
Okay. So there you go. There's the 1 day with your MAs.
Look at where that big pump started in 2017. Zoom in on that.
1 second. I gotta pull up on Coinbase then.
No, I just. Oh yeah. Well, Ace had it going.
Which
Ace had it going.
this one over
Okay.
here?
Just give it to Ace. Actually, can we give it to Ace?
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Yeah, Nico's. Sorry, bro.
You
No
mean
worries.
this one?
Cut. Yo, when altcoin Sarah? Yeah, that's a very good question. That is a very good question. I'm gonna find out.
Do you
When we see her in Toronto, there'll be hella streams.
fuck? Can we lock on Aces somehow?
What are we doing? Which
Is she going to
which
Toronto?
part?
Shit.
See.
Alright.
I can't see
Yo,
the
what's up, Dead
chart.
Rabbits?
This is all the way back to July, and this is 2018 last year. This is the crossover, the MAs.
Wait, we can't. I can't see it, Ace. I don't know if other people can.
Can
He's
you-
got to talk, bro. He's got to talk
Yeah.
for shit to pop up.
Yeah, I guess I'll just.
I
It's
like the
like-
Cryptunes in the background.
You like that? Just
No,
rotate.
go to 17, early 17. This is the 100 and the 200 MA, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Go to 17.
I'll 7. BTC.
I guess go on Finex.
Bitstamp will work. Bitstamp should have it.
Yeah, Bitstamp or Coinbase will have it.
Oh shit.
Coinbase
Nico's
actually has a-
beat him. Nico's beat his ass. Just keep going. Is that what you're talking about, Tunes?
So you're talking about this right here. You're talking. I see what you're saying, Tunes.
I'm not. I can't see the
How about now?
screenshot. I don't know.
I'm on Z's now.
Yeah, bro. Okay. Do you see? Okay. I don't know if the chat. Yes. Do you see the power that like that's not a coincidence? It's what I'm trying to say. This is the point I'm trying to make. Is that I think that similar to what happened there, could something similar. I'm not saying Teslas would do the same thing, but I'm just trying to use this to display the power of these MAs and what can happen if these MAs get flat and price can get over them.
I mean,
If you look at XRP, this XRP is the same thing. If you look at XRP's big run, the same exact thing happened. And what I'm
That's
saying
every
right now,
coin in 2017, bro.
But
This is not
okay,
2017.
exactly.
no.
It's
But
the
listen, no.
landscape, though,
I'm going to add to my point. What I'm saying is that Tezos is the only coin that looks like it could have one of these setups. If you look at all the other big caps right now, it's not there. That's it.
I know, but look, like from your setups, right? You're still forcing it. Like Tunes, you gotta
No,
look
but
at
I'm
the.
waiting for it to get over the lines, bro. That's it.
Okay.
He's waiting for.
You're waiting
Yeah.
for confirmation of buy above the
Exactly.
lines. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm saying
Okay, but-
Tezos is the only one that looks like it could do that. That's
I mean, look. I mean, if you look at
That's
if you
where we're
look at
gonna have to stop you, but
but look at this though right here, Tunes. Like right here, I mean, Ethereum did these little pops above the lines, and these were flat right here, right? If you would have bought right here, you would have been wrecked. like down like to God knows where. You know what I mean?
Well, then you
That's what I'm
sell it if
saying.
it goes back below. Whatever.
That's how you
Pretty
lose money,
simple.
Tunes.
Well, you said a stop loss. What do you mean, bro?
Foolproof strategy. Foolproof strategy.
Am I being dumb right now? Like you
Tunes,
just you
you're,
set a stop
you're
loss.
like you're
What?
comparing 2017 Ethereum, dog. Like 2017 Ethereum was on the news on CNN, and everybody and their mothers was buying it.
Here's the only reason I'm bearish on the XTZ because they just got listed on Coinbase like yesterday. So that's about that one for me.
So I mean, so that's it. Like they have nothing going on afterwards.
But what
No, hell
What
no,
about
not really.
Link? Link got listed and then they ran up.
Link ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, Link's been performing really
Yeah,
well. I mean,
Link's been in an
XTZ has
uptrend the
not
whole
been
time.
performing.
Exactly.
Link's
Yeah, Link has.
Link's the future.
Yeah,
It,
I mean,
it's like if you, it's as if you get an exchange listing
gonna-
during a
Oh,
bearish
speaking-
trend versus already being in a bullish one.
correct.
It's like
Exactly.
wind behind your
exactly.
back. So it depends on what condition it's in too.
I mean, Link, honestly, right now, I would actually try to get into Link like soon, coming up around like 18 or so. That's where this what is this? The 100 MA should cause it to bounce. But yeah, I mean, that's the difference, Tunes. You know, Link has been outperforming this entire bear market, which is why I keep telling you to look at, you know, BTC value versus USD value. Tezos has not, right? I mean, unless I'm wrong. Tezos. I mean, I guess I had this pump though right here.
All right, I'm done talking about it. I don't care. Fuck this
Yeah,
coin.
can we look at RSI, please?
Go to zero.
Dude, RSR, man, that's a clear range.
That was a disappointment. I'm tired of disappointments.
Somebody was over leveraged.
Yeah, no.
Just give it time, guys.
Well,
RSR will pump, just not now.
luckily I didn't lose on this, but I was just expecting all-time highs, and I've been deceived
I mean,
many times before.
right now, I mean, its range is pretty nice.
If
I mean,
it could
that's
hold
a-
this higher low, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks
In these
it
conditions,
looks good.
Across the-
I don't think it will though, but unless it has some bullish news coming up for it.
I mean, do you see this bad boy? Look at this thing. It's like perfectly in range.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very sexy.
And look at these MAs. They're
Yeah,
getting
they're ready.
flat. they're getting flat right here.
Nice.
So
Soon.
Yo, Infamous said, "Tunes, your voice is soothing to him," and that you should say.
Tune's angry right now. Tune's left. He's angry right now.
Oh shit!
Tunes left.
Oh man!
All right.
Look, I'm just asking
Wow.
questions, man. I don't mean to be a dick. I'm just asking freaking questions. Like that's. I mean, look,
Technically, we're kind of trying to help Cryptoons.
I
We're
just
trying
ask
to help
questions, man.
everyone listening, including ourselves. You know. So this is.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
Nikos, what do you think of RSR? What do you think of RSR?
I think right now RSR's got 2 touches in this bottom range right here. It could do one more touchdown, so like 23 sats, and then I could definitely see this thing reversing. I think it looks good. I mean, right now, I mean, it's kind of choppy, but you can kind of see like a triple bottom right here, right? Like
Yeah.
1, 2, and this would be a third triple bottom, and then it would be opening up. I don't ever use these MAs though. I mean, I don't ever use MAs. So this is a death cross, right?
Yeah. Yo, what I'd probably do is set maybe 220% bids at the bottom level and beneath it, and then
Yeah, like a 22 or 21.
yeah, just like the all-time low. Yeah, 21, 20.
21,
and
yeah.
then wait. Unless like you set a stop loss on like 3 commas or some shit. But then you
Yeah,
run the risk of
I would put
getting-
it at,
of getting stopped before the move up, because you know I don't think that RSR would straight plunge to 10, seeing what kind of project it is, unless
no.
there's really bad news, which I doubt would necessarily happen. So like for me, I'd rather only put
There's
a
just no
small
volume.
percentage of my intended position versus getting stopped, and then But yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on everyone's style.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, I don't think it's dropping down. I mean, there's no volume. That's the only problem right now with the RSR. But
Hmm.
like you're right. I don't think it's gonna plunge down. I think the lowest it's gonna go. I think it might top 21 and then it might bounce up, right? But dude,
Ch-
once again, man, like BTC is so dominant right now.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to I'm really trying to explain that out. The dominance is 68.9%. Last time there was an alt season, I think back in 2017 early, it was up. I think it started at 80%, and then the real alt season, like at the end of 2017, when everything was popping off, it started at 60%. So right now, I mean, it's so high up. It's tough to like get into it.
Check out Verge one time for the one time, bro.
It's at like all-time
Yeah, they
low,
just
right?
had the
Just signed another big major exclusive partnership.
With who?
Who?
Verge XVG
Oh, Jesus Christ.
something to do with porn, right?
with
Jesus Christ.
Ganja.com, bro.
Yeah.
Ganja.com. Wow.
We're making moves over here in Verge.
Yeah,
Town.
soon. They'll take over THC coin.
Alright, I'm gonna look up Verge. Is Bitfinex good?
Infamous just tweeted XTZ to the moon.
Oh God.
Alright, so yeah, this is it's at the all-time low basically. If there was ever
XTZ?
a time to sorry, Verge XVG. But there's no volume though, which is kind of like you could see price actions, drying up, but I can't buy that, man. Are you?
Yeah, it's all the way back to
The
2017.
it even touched
Oh,
40
yeah.
4
Full
sats.
retrace, then pump it back to the moon.
Oh my God, yeah, dude.
Yeah, what do the
that's
books
the,
look like on this right now?
I don't know. But that's the thing, like I'm almost more scared to get into a coin that has not done super terrible but is beginning to do terrible, which is why like I was so like I really that's the main reason why I don't like XTZ right now. Like honestly, that's the one thing that scares me, right? Because it hasn't done super bad where it's been like in price discovery for a negative price discovery, which makes me think that that can do a negative price discovery.
Bitcoin's dumping right now.
Yep, there's a short. There's the short, ladies and gents.
Nice.
I don't know, bro. This is just chop, dude. Honestly, right now, it's between like 11.9s all day. For the past hour and a half, it's been between 11.9
I know.
and
I just
11
want
fucking
I
and
just want
12,
to
bro.
dump. I just want to dump and reset, man.
Remember back in the day when we used to have this kind of chop and it used to be like altcoins used to move?
Yep. And then now you have this kind of chop and people
The
get
dime.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just reading chat right
What
now.
does that tell you, though?
Nobody cares about Bitcoin pairs.
Yeah, bro. That tells you there's a lot of fucking bag holders. Like the majority of altcoin market cap is a lot of bag holders, bro. To be honest,
Yeah.
because they're already so far down at this point. They're like, fuck it. I'm just gonna hold on to this shit and see where it goes. I'm
Yeah,
already
because
80% down.
Exactly. Because even if it pumps, like what does that mean, right? Even if it
Yeah,
pumps, you're
now
still
I'm
down
only 78% down.
Exactly, man. Exactly. You're still fucked.
Fuck, man, this market is vicious. If you don't take the time to study it first. Like, a dude I know in real life, we frequent the same place, and basically he was asking me about, trading and crypto and all that, because I mentioned it to one person there, and I guess they spoke, and, I don't want to dissuade anybody from doing it, because, I don't think that's, you're not giving yourself a shot. But like you have to fucking be so careful when you start out, because I know like the lure of making 100x or that kind of stuff is really tempting, but more often than not, you're part of the 95% that aren't profitable, at least to start with. So yeah, be careful.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I'm definitely done. Like, well, until there's a clear alt season rally, like I'm done with chasing essentially these 2x 3x alts. Just can't, man.
Do you even really need to though? Because honestly, there's so much volatility with Bitcoin that we don't need altcoins right now. Like,
Exactly, dude. Exactly. I'm just like messing around on Bitfinex and Mex, just like trying to finite like how I see Bitcoin, and whatever, make some money every single day, make a small percentage, compound it, and then just move on.
Yeah.
yeah, I think alts will have the room to breathe when Bitcoin's going sideways for a little bit, but right now it's just there's so much action in Bitcoin that even if alts pop, like you still don't really even need to trade them.
Dude, Muro's post on the freaking the macro on Bitcoin was sick. I did not even think about that. The fact that there's like a golden cross coming.
I'm gonna pull that up actually.
Whose post? Link it in the chat.
Muro.
Muro, here, I'll show you. Yeah, Muro's a fucking man.
This one here. Reminder to zoom out sometimes. Death cross, golden cross, death cross, and we just got a golden cross. So technically we should touch the, is that the 100 MA? What kind of cross is it?
Oh, it's the
It's on the
so he's on the
3
3-day,
Yeah, it's
and
like 100, 200?
yeah, I think it's 100, 200. He doesn't show it up, but I'm
Okay.
assuming it's 100, 200.
Yeah, so
Or
like,
or 200. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, throughout the last cross we touched the 100 MA very often, but we never got down to the 200 until we hit the death cross recently. So like, I mean, I don't think it will repeat exactly the same, but it'd be interesting to see if that holds true this time around.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty bullish right there. I that's nice.
Mhm.
I definitely think there's still room for trail down, right? Of course.
Mhm.
Even with the golden cross, but I think that overall, I think we're gonna do well into the halvening. I think the next year, guys, is really the time to just focus on BTC, stack as much sats as possible, and then just ride it up.
So that's not a meme. Stacking sats. I don't know. I see some
Stacking
people bitching
sats.
about it.
No, most people are just better off hodling, bro. Like Scott Milker says, investors in crypto typically make a lot more than traders do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Honestly, if you look at all the people who got fucking dumbass rich in 2017, it wasn't the people who tried to trade a lot. It was the people who bought shit cheap and held, and towards the peak just sold it, bro. Like honestly.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have looked at Litecoin, VET, all these other coins, right? They just sold at like 10x each time, 5x each time.
Yeah. Crazy times, guys.
Not scalp it. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yo, how many people do we have in chat right now? We got 54 on Twitch. Yo, you guys are up and at it.
Yeah. What's your record?
I don't know. Actually, on Twitch, I don't know.
It's like 70 something.
Yeah, 72.
Like constant.
Yeah. Across platforms, it's like 114.20. But back when we were doing Wednesday Night Crypto Chat on YouTube, I think it was in the low 200s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that usually, comes back tenfold when altcoins start getting bullish and everyone's happy again, so it's cyclical. But I appreciate everyone in chat being here. It's a pleasure.
Dude, I think it's gonna drop right now, boys. I think it.
Yo, Ace, is your Litecoin position okay?
I mean, it's hanging on by a thread. Probably not going to work out.
Are you short, Ace?
No, I have a big spot position open of Litecoin since like 32. So
Oh, okay.
I'm cutting it every now and then, but just debating if I want to cut it all together at this point or not.
Yeah, it's tough, obviously, when you're holding it.
Yeah, dump that shit, bro. Buy back next month.
Like on the short term, you could see a mini reversal right happen, like up to like 78 or like 79 sats. But overall, bro, I think my next targets for my short, I still have it going on, is 73 and 68.
Dude,
It was Gainsey that kind of fucking showed me this too. His indicators is great.
looks like a porcupine.
Yeah. I highly suggest everybody check out Gainsey's indicator. It really did wonders in this one.
Really, yeah.
Wait, that's the 15 minute. That's why it's so crazy. But if you look at the 4 hour, right, on Gainsey's thing, and as soon as it fell out of this right here, I shorted. It's up here. This is literally the marker that made me short.
Nice. So it's basically
Yeah, all credit to.
yeah. All credit to Gainsey.
No, I said all credit to Gainsey. Yeah, it was like ascending sort of, so I was like kind of like hesitant. It did, a couple wicks up here. I was like, all right, the range is like poor right now. It might trail down to the EQ, but then as soon as it fell out of this bottom range, I didn't see it. I didn't see this right here, and it showed me that, and then as soon as it dropped out of that, I fucking shorted.
Nice. So it could be that simple.
What are those indicators based on? Do you have any idea?
They're just based on wicks, like so bodies as well as wicks of the whatever I guess the candle itself. I'm not, honestly like not 100% sure. You have to ask Gainsey on that since his.
Yeah, it looks complex as fuck.
But dude, he's a fucking genius when it comes to trading, dude. He honestly, in my opinion, Gainsey is probably like top 3 best trader in crypto. And all these indicators, guys, are completely for free. So check it out. Like they're completely for free. Like just go to the indicator, type in Gainsey, and you'll see he has a ton of them.
J Shade 5.
Which ones have you found? Yeah, which ones have you found to be more profitable?
I've used special bands, and I've used his diagonals the most.
Damn, I use the order blocks.
Yeah. I personally do not use too many indicators whenever I trade. I try to keep it pretty minimal. But yeah, he's been pretty good with his stuff.
Sick. Yeah, yeah, we can all agree Gaines is awesome.
Yeah, he's just a genius, especially at creating indicators, man.
Yeah, some J Bags wants to say what's up to you, Nikos.
Oh, what's going on, J Bags? What's up? What's good?
Fans are loving you guys. But yeah, yo, Tunes better come back.
Nah, Tunes is done, bro.
Dude, Tunes aggro because we
rage
didn't.
quit.
That's the thing, man. That's the thing about that's why it's so dangerous to just use indicators and also to justify your bias without using just strict horizontals. It's so easy to be like, yo, I've got a bag of this coin, this indicator that I'm focusing on is telling me this. You can't do that. You're like tunnel visioning.
Yeah, hold up. What question? J Bags. Yeah. Fuck. What can I say? Yo, J Bags,
What's up? What happened?
What's up?
What'd you say, Bagsy?
Oh, no, sorry. I was reading chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. J Bags had a question for you, but yo, you can't copy paste, so bruh, you have to retype it then. But yeah, yo, Thoreau, are you in any positions right now that you want to share?
Yeah, this BTC short, bro. Fucking, I got smoked on Digibyte and Coin recently, so I've been trying not to fuck with too many altcoins.
Sure, dude.
And
yeah, what happened on Digibyte?
That's about it. It just, bro, it went from like I was packing my bags at like 108 satoshis and it dumped to like 95. So I said, "Fuck this piece of shit."
Mm-hmm.
God, I fucking hate. Sometimes I hate those low sats so much, man, because every single point is so much.
Yeah, it really is. The thing is though, like with the current state of the market, bro, if you're putting in like so much Bitcoin that you're gonna be like even up merely upset that you lose it on alts right now. Like you probably shouldn't be doing it. So
Yeah,
like
true.
if
True.
the amount that I'm putting into alts is not like shit my pants worthy, like I could really give a fuck less if I lose it because I'll just scalp some corn and make it back real quick.
Yeah. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah. So what's it called? Your short's doing better, dude. I think this is gonna fucking shoot down hard.
Yeah, it's looking good. I mean,
Yeah, you're look.
it would
It's
be
looking good on the 1 hour too.
yeah, it's more natural for us to dump right now than it is for anything else. I mean, we've been
Mhm.
experiencing like a lot of parabolic upwards movements. It's kind of strange because they say typically stairs up, elevator down, but lately it's been stairs down, elevator up.
Mhm.
And that's like not a natural occurrence for the markets, whether it's crypto or really any market at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Thoreau. Like two people in chat are like, Thoreau's voice is soothing as fuck. Thoreau can make a killing doing voiceovers.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, let's go. I need some gigs, boys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Ace, how's the stock market looking? Ace, sir? Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, I'm looking at that question. I was looking at the chat right there. So the question that guy was asking was, Bagsy, can you ask Nikos what his honest opinion is on Binance, where he sees them being a year's time? He's a Binance maximalist.
Is that true?
I'm not a Binance maximalist, guys. You guys are fucking crazy. I mean, yeah, CZ like the homie. Yeah, CZ's cool. It's not like I'm getting dinner and I'm having these Wednesday night chats with CZ, but you know, what's it called? In terms of what I think for Binance, I think Binance is gonna be completely fine, guys. I would not bet against Binance. And right now, they just released margin trading for Canada. So yeah, so that's definitely something to check out, Bagsy. I would take a look at that. And I think that with BNB token, I mean, I think the BNB token was due for much needed retracement regardless, right? It's been essentially parabolic since its inception. So I think this is good for it. Right now, it's on pretty hard support right now. So I could definitely see some sort of relief bounce. But once again, just like, Thoreau's been saying, you know, this is actually probably the best looking big cap out of all the big caps, right? Because it's just been doing so well. I still wouldn't enter it, right? Just because BTC is commanding right now. I mean, choose your battles, guys. Don't force trades. I think that's the biggest thing between a mature trader versus a younger trader is forcing trades.
Very well said. Yeah, this is the level I'm looking at, like 20.6 to 19.7. VPVR wise, we don't really have solid support till 15k in terms of volume. Do I think it'll get all the way there? If BTC were to go to 40k right now, maybe. Otherwise, I think that CZ, he'll still be making bank, and they'll still be doing giveaways and burning their coins and making moves. So on that front,
Yeah.
I think it would take either Bitcoin going insane or something bad happening on Binance's side for it to go there.
Yeah, exactly. I know a lot of exchanges right now are gunning for them, guys. One of them is FTT, right? You have Alameda's new exchange kind of coming up. You got BitMax, you have, Huobi, you have OKX. All these coins are running massive marketing campaigns right now. I can tell you that straight up because, I'm in talks with a lot of these guys, and a lot of these guys are indeed, asking for marketing help. So,
Really, huh?
from Nine and stuff like that. So like, you're getting all these campaigns rolling out right now. So everybody's trying to gun for Binance. I don't think Binance is going anywhere. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, it's not bad to, diversify a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the next Binance. That's my goal.
Yo, I think you guys will be mad surprised though. So the new Binance for U.S. citizens rolls out September 12th, and obviously they're not going to have like as many coins, and they're not going to be as like lenient with the wash trading and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a pretty decent platform. And then BXC2 has some shit in the works for some more volume. So I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
saw
gonna
that
be.
Beaksy. I saw that Beaksy had that trading competition for that Tesla, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
very
that's not
smart.
it though. There's other things in the works.
All right, cool. That's good to know, man. I I took a stab at Beaksy the other day. That did not end well for me.
What
I
happened?
got so much. I got so many hate messages, bro, from stabbing at Beaksy. Like Crypto Mikey was fucking pissed. The whole
Really?
Bravado team was pissed at me.
Yeah.
Feel bad.
Damn. Was it
Yeah.
on
What'd you
my
do with
stream
Bixby?
or was it just on Twitter? I forget.
No, it was on Twitter. I made some sort
Okay.
of just like a funny comment with like, that SpongeBob, that smug face. I
Yeah.
made a funny comment saying, where's your volume on Beaksy or something
Oh,
like
I
that.
remember
Something
that. Yeah, yeah.
stupid. Yeah, and I just got, everybody and their mothers lit me up.
I might have to test that out.
Everybody and their mothers just lit me up, man.
Dude, they got
Um,
hella bots, bro. They got a ton of bots or like something, just some devout fucking followers. Because I'm pretty sure Beaksy got my last account banned because I called them out for someone like an insider dumping their
yeah.
coin BXY, and fucking I was banned like a few days later.
Yeah, I mean that's the main thing, right? Like I'm sure like right now, I actually might be coming up to a ban here soon.
What? No.
Yeah, I called out Max Kaiser a little bit. I mean, I'm doing it in a like a respectable way too, but they,
Yeah.
they have like all these
They
guys
have
that
power.
report all these fanboys, that it could very well cause me to be banned.
Be careful. I don't want to
You look
lose
at the
another
volume. The
friend.
volume is so bad.
Yeah, they're at a 250,000 now. They were at 30K like a week ago. So they may be, 50 next their volume. So I guess people like Teslas. But yeah, they have some work to do. 100%.
Yeah. I just, I saw it firsthand. You saw me warning Tunes in the chat, before, about, Beaksy, and the reason why I did that is because I honestly saw, exactly how their marketing campaign rolled out because Nye was essentially almost involved in it. He chose not
Okay.
to be last
Okay.
minute, but I saw the shills and stuff like that, and I was just like, this is not gonna end well.
hmm What do you think was the biggest issue for it? Because there are other platforms that do the same thing. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, I didn't see them do anything shady. But like, what's the difference between them and let's
No,
say Deribit or one of those?
they didn't have the volume at all because they're in the US and they're trying to play by the books. They need to do things a certain way, right? And they weren't ready to do it.
hmm
And I think that their campaign was a little bit premature. And then what happened is that it caused a lot of people to hold bags. Unfortunately, I personally know of like over 20 people that are currently holding Beaksy bags, at quite a loss.
Yeah.
It did really well for the people who got in early, like the influencers who got bonus tokens, who got in early, who like got the special referral links and so forth to
hmm
get, those amplified bonuses. But for the people that didn't, the average person on CT or so forth, they got caught out.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like, yeah. Anyways, I want to be careful. I do it the right way, cause I don't want any backlash.
Thoreau should make a podcast. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
100%.
Thoreau should make.
Dude, Thoreau is making a podcast.
Are you?
Yeah, baby. I got a trial I got pre-trial on August 26th. So
Nice, bro.
let me get through my little case first, and then we should have some stuff in the works. But hey, if I get locked up, I'll send you guys my address, and you could send me some commissary.
100%,
hilarious.
man. I got you. I'll send you like $5.
All right, boys. I think I gotta run right here, my man.
Yo, have a
It's
good
been-
night, man.
Yeah,
It's been real.
join him too. I'm gonna go grab
Yeah.
some food.
All right,
As
boys.
always, boys. It's been real.
Good night. Good night. Thank you for coming on.
Cheers, gentlemen. Thanks for not rage quitting on us.
Oh my god, for poor Tunes. Give Tunes a hug for us, Vagsy. Poor
If he
guy,
lets
dude.
me.
Yeah, tell him we're just talking trading. That's all.
All right.
Talking training.
I'll
Peace,
let you
boys.
tell them yourself. All right. Cheers.
Dun dun dun. And then there was two.
Dum 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 dum. Let's talk some shit.
And now, Yeah, now is when shit gets really fun.
Yeah, exactly.
And really interesting. Nah, bro, I'm fucking pretty conflicted. I don't know what this
Talk to me.
this Bitcoin positioning, bro. I think
Mhm.
I'm gonna wake up to a pump, bro. I have a feeling.
Here, this is what I'm looking at. We reclaim the POC. It's at 11.7, 732. I think we could retrace to that level easily, but if we hold that level, then I would bet on higher prices. Despite the fact that we do have a bearish div on the 4 hour for my CCI, it's still showing the volumes coming in on the 1 hour and it's increasing in strength. So I wouldn't take the bearish div into like serious consideration yet. So like a short makes sense and a drop makes sense, but I think we're still gonna go up.
All right, they want us to chart some shit coins. So boys, drop the shit coins in the chat,
Yeah, I'll
and
start
we'll
with
check them
Link.
out and let you know what we think of them.
Yeah.
AMD, or not AMD? Holy fuck, bro! I'm thinking legacy markets. I'm fried right now. ADA, Cardano,
All
going
the
straight to
shit.
zero.
Let's fucking get
Yeah,
it.
we've already covered that one.
Oh, dude, that shit wicked exactly into. Oh, man, guys, learn your just your support resistance levels. Just that is more than the average. But I think the average trader is actually getting smarter. You know what I mean? Like the more we progress, the more people will adapt faster to charting. I think because the learning curve might. No, but then again, I think trading might get harder because algorithms. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not. Well,
It's not black and white.
it's hard to say.
Yeah.
I don't think the average person. I think the people who are like in the chat right now and trying to learn more about it aren't the average people. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
in reality, the average people are not doing shit, bro. They're just trying to buy it, wait a few months, and then fucking sell it at a higher price and
100%.
get rich as fuck real quick. So like, people who are trying to actively develop and work on their skills, I would not constitute as like technically average.
Mm-hmm.
I would say in general, yeah, people get more knowledgeable. That just kind of happens though naturally as you progress in like crypto in general. Like when I first got into it, bro, I didn't really know shit about crypto at all. But I just spent so much time like even just trolling and fucking around, honestly, at first that I learned enough to be at the point where I'm at today, you know? So I think as you kind of like delve into it and grow a passion for it, you don't have a choice but to learn more about it. It's just gonna happen by the community that you surround yourself with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like you start absorbing that shit. Yeah, Link looks good to me. Like there are some decent bullish divs on the 4 hour. I'd still wait a bit. I'd wait for a dip down to 18.7. We might not see it, but I still want to see one more leg down before I'd consider entering. Maybe like a small percentage here if you really want to get in. But it would make sense that we bounce around where we're at now. It's just a logical level. Ethereum?
Yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
Looks sexy,
It's
doesn't
tested
it?
this. It's yeah, bro. It's tested the support at least,
Here,
like
let me take all my
or this
indicators
general
off.
area. Yeah, dude. See, I only use horizontals. That's it. I don't really fuck with anything else.
Here, I'll turn
It's
this
tested
off.
this support at least 3 times within the last like couple of days alone, and it hasn't broken yet. So now it's kind of bounced off of it. I think that should expect a little bit of a pump, maybe to like 20K at least.
We're already at
24.
20K right now.
I don't know, bro. I'm on
Oh,
Binance and it says 19.
okay, yeah. I'm looking at 24.
19979.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Like 20,460 sats. Around
okay.
there
Yeah.
should be like our first spot of resistance. And then
Yeah.
above that, I mean, if you're really gonna like hold it out, probably like 22K is a good spot.
Yeah, yo, exactly. Learning curve is going up. Yo, thank you for the follow. I'm still working on my settings. I know you guys just see like a flashing zombie. I'm gonna get that fixed. But yeah, but let's look at Zcash quick.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no, I know. It wasn't on purpose that I Shit.
Are we looking at Zeke BTC or Zeke USD?
What do you think, bro? We're men. We look at
We're
BTC.
gonna go with Big Daddy BTC.
Yeah, that's BTC.
Oh, see, I got my trading view pulled up. I'm not looking at the Twitch.
Oh, but okay, but I can't see your trading view.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not sharing my screen,
Oh,
bro,
okay,
because then
okay.
people could find they could find your screen size and your resolution and shit, and it's easier for them to hack you. So fuck that.
Fair enough.
Paranoid gang.
640, but
Yeah, Zeke is just
480.
fucking trash. Yeah, bro, they really will do that shit. They'll be like, oh, he's got a MacBook Pro 15-inch fucking this many fucking megabytes of screen pixelation and shit, and those fucking take over your shit, bro, and it's over. I've had it happen before.
That's unfortunate.
Yo, that's the fucking law of the land, bro. You want to have the benefits of being your own bank, you got to have the drawdown of being your own bank.
Yo, ERD is looking.
Everything is balanced. ERD?
It's
You didn't
not-
even get done with your Zeke analysis.
Dude, what do you want me to say?
What do you think of
It's
it?
going down, guys. Like, we might see a bounce, but I wouldn't want to guess when it's going to bounce. If Bitcoin rips upwards, like, I'm sorry, I don't see it slowing down. You? What are you looking at?
Dude, I think Zeke's at least going to like. See, the chart is so fucked up and it's just so far down. Like, I literally cannot even use auto trading view, bro. I have to like manually scroll through the shit because it's just so fucked. Probably like Zeke's probably still got like 40% to drop from here
That would
in the
take
BTC pair.
Yeah, that would take it to.
It puts around like 300,000
Yeah. Yeah, no.
at least, like 336,000. And like, listen, in the grand scheme of things with Zeke, 40% drop is really not too bad. It's 35%, 34.59. If what I'm looking at is correct, it should drop another 34% to around like 330,000 sats.
Yo, Zill boys. Zill fam. F in chat for Zill. Man, on the daily, fuck, that sell pressure just really increased. That's not what you want to see here. Like, I would have entered.
What exchange is that?
That's on
Binance?
Yeah.
Binance?
Binance.
Yeah, see, this is if you zoom out on the weekly, this is like a less developed version of Zcash. So basically, it's fun.
On the weekly? Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, it'll still show it on like the daily and shit, but yeah, bro, it's over for Zill. Zill is a dead project.
You remember? Do you remember when Zill had this volume come in on the weekly? And
When what?
when Zill had this volume on the weekly and everyone was mad bullish, like, yeah, it's accumulation, bottoms in, only to just like,
Yeah, see,
fucking
I
leg
don't really
down.
understand that shit, bro. Yeah, like who the fuck are these people that are buying in such volume that it's a green week, but it's still dropping 40%? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that pump for 55% about, which is negligible. Like, the volume we had in May that pumped this up to 2,500 sats was a quarter of this. A third at the most. So, like, imagine how much supply got absorbed there. Like, what was the inflation like on this coin? Yo, ICX,
What?
Ren. Yeah, let's check Ren quick.
yeah, ICX is dead, bro.
Rip.
Wow.
Yeah, Ren broke the channel. I'm looking at this level for bounce. It's like 943-ish around there. That makes sense to me. So this channel is no longer valid. Put a nice little X. X for the fam. Do you like
Set some
VFX?
buys for run around 618.
What's that?
I said set some buys for run around 618.
618, damn. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, for real.
Oh boy. Hopefully this time it's different, you know?
Yeah, we'll see.
I
I mean, it's
see.
got some good movement out of all
Oh my
compared to other altcoins. Shit.
bro. Look at this disaster. Wow. This is depressing. The future of Korea. Let me turn the volume off,
Oh, man.
VPVR off. Look at that. This is magic. 98% drawdown. But this is an interesting scenario where price bounced perfectly off the all-time low here. Like on a monthly basis, this pumped close to 100%. So if you wait for setups to reach the all-time low, whatever the project is, you have a higher likelihood of it actually bouncing, because it's the most logical level for people to put their buys at, depending on the time of the market, obviously. But yeah,
Ooh, that's interesting. I wonder how many other altcoins are like that.
let's look. One there that bounced for nothing, 15%. Then you have BTT that kept bouncing at 6 or 7. I forget the. Wow, that monthly's fucked up. Gotta go on Binance for this one. So yeah, so this one, BTT, perfect bounce. This is like disgusting, actually. Yo, do you think it's gonna break 6 sats here?
Hold on, let me see this joint. Damn, bro, this chart is so fucked, dude. I hate charts with no fucking data. Let me
Let's look
pull it
at
up on the bananas.
let's look at hot.
Ah,
Also.
here we go. Dude, yeah, this thing's so fucked up. It looks like I'm looking at a Renko chart. It doesn't even look like candlesticks, for real. No, I don't think it's gonna stop at 6 sats, dude. I think it's gonna go. Oh wait, shit. BTT is at the bottom.
So is hot.
Oh fuck, bro. Yeah, we might have to buy this and see what the fuck happens.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Yeah,
Hot
shit, dude.
also
I'm not
just
even
hit the
kidding. I wish I
all-time
was
low.
joking.
Look at this holochain.
What, dude?
Look on my screen. Hot.
Oh, damn.
Just tagged it.
Shit. Yeah, let's see if this fucking theory has any legs.
What theory? Pray tell.
That they double every time that they fucking bottom out and then they
Oh.
reach new all-time lows.
Did you hear this on 4chan or some shit?
No, that's the theory we just came up with, bro, together with fucking what was that coin, ICX?
Yeah. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, my man. Probably, let's see. XTZ also, Tezos. Look at this on the BTC pair. On a
That's Tune's coin, bro.
never closed beneath this. Sorry, I lied. It closed once beneath this all-time low level. But same thing.
Fuck, see, it's over.
Look at Tron,
Similar.
dude. Look at
This
Tron.
might be our trading plan for all of 2019.
Dude, yeah. Dude, look at this throw. Where's the first trouble area? 71 sats for Tron.
71.
Like that's the
Oh,
first
shit.
horizontal, like that. Probably even 55. Like if we were to turn on the VPVR for kicks, there's no volume until 120 sats around here. So like there wasn't much significant money traded after 220 sats, so what was above us before. So right now, if BTC goes on a tear, like, I do not want to be longing Tron. And this is not to FUD any project. We just have to give our honest opinion about what we see. So
Short Tron to 17 Satoshis.
fuck, truthfully, I'd probably short it to 120. I don't think that would be the worst.
Yeah, even 140 looks
Yeah,
decent.
like close half there, close the other half at like 72 sats.
Where'd you say the VRPR, whatever the fuck that thing is called?
VPVR?
Is that?
It's on TradingView. You need to pay to
No.
count.
What's Satoshis is the highest? 135?
Oh, around 118, 120. Like that's where the HVN. Well, it's not even an HVN. It's just like a little block of volume. So I guess someone in this weekly candle, back in December, bought a bunch. But I think these levels are washed, to be honest. Like, who would, I mean, unless they're using the VPVR, I don't, like, even 120 sats, like, I'd probably short it further. Probably to 100 sats. Just that psychological level should see a bounce. And if it reverses here, then, all jokes on me, but, yeah.
DT, yeah, bro. 100x leverage short Tron. Right the fuck now. This coin's going to zero. Some dude in the chat said it's getting delisted everywhere, so that means it's fucking true, bro. So get rid of this thing
Lord
immediately.
Yo, we still got
load all the
47 people in chat. Yo, peace.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking at 130.
Mm-hmm.
We're always, bro. Even if it's not in numbers, it's in hearts.
No, it's literally close to in numbers. I'm gonna like take down that 24/7 network with like a hack or something. Then we'll be first.
Yeah, see, we're not gonna count them because that's cheating. That's like performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
If we were on PEDS, bro, we would be number one. Period.
Amen. PEDS
of all time. Yeah, PEDS our life. Pedialyte. Yeah, I would be looking at for Tron, dude. I'd be looking at 135 and then 17 Satoshis. I'd say it's a pretty safe fucking short to 135 though.
Where would you put your stop?
Liquidation.
Where would your liquidation
Let me
be?
see. Whatever 100x puts me at.
Crazy.
I mean, there's really no. The only place that it would really be invalid is like. Right now, it's at 182 sats. 222 would be
Nice.
really where like I would even consider trend reversal, but like that's a pretty wide stop, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't even fuck with it. I'd put my stop at like 200. Yeah, 200 is a pretty decent area too. 201.
Man, I could see this wicking up one more time. To
What,
like,
Tron?
yeah, to 215-ish. So I'd probably, personally, I'd set my stop above 228. I think they could pump it at most to 221, but I'm paranoid, so I'd probably set a stop above there. They might go for the stops here or for this horizontal, but I don't think that they'd break all the way up here. So I'd play it that way, but to the ballsiest
Oh,
go the
shit.
spoils.
Proof of pork said he's gonna pump it to fuck with me, so now I'm gonna go long.
Porky, don't market make. I told you, man, you can't do this while we're streaming. Can I go dark theme? Yeah, that looks dope. Look at that. Why didn't I do this sooner? Yo.
On what, Twitch?
Yeah, do you guys like my buttons? I really like them a lot. They're really slender. Yeah, if you guys ever need work done, hit me up. I got the plug. Oh. Thanks, Porky.
Yeah, bro. My boy Porky is raw. He's like, yo, I'm gonna send you some shit in prison. Hell yeah, boy.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta send someone some money.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, man.
Send them some letters, bro. Those are the best when you're locked up.
Really, huh?
Hell yeah, because then you take them with you and you look back on that shit, bro. My bunkie, well, one of my bunkies was a fucking this dude from the east side of Cleveland, bro. We called him Thule,
Mhm.
and he was in there for like robbing shoe stores and shit. And every day, bro, he just had like fucking piles of letters pouring in from all his thoughts and shit, and it was hilarious.
Nice. He was the man.
He was a cool ass dude, bro. And then he started rapping and shit
Mhm.
when he got out, and he got pretty big on like Instagram and a few other platforms.
Yeah.
And then I think he got locked up again because he hasn't. He
didn't go to
hasn't.
court or what?
Oh my god, sorry. I'm reading the chat. Yeah, bro. He hasn't. Yeah, no, he hasn't been posting shit on anything.
Damn. That's the thing. Like, you gotta stay current with what you're doing, or you just fall off quick. You lose the habit and the passion.
Yeah, I'm thinking he just got locked up again.
Probably. That makes sense. Oh man. Stay safe.
So what other coins are we checking out?
Fuck, I'm just going through the Binance. Yo, Omise goes back at 120 sats. Has it ever been at 120? Nope. Sorry.
It's
Wow.
new lows, boy.
Dude, that is just ripperoni. Yeah. What else? Neo. Fucking Neo, bro. Yo, Neo went just night. I guess we could put it this way now. Shit.
Wow. OMG is fucked, bro. All these coins are
Everything.
fucked.
All the old ones are just messed up. Like, all
Yeah,
the
that's
whales
crazy.
exited.
Wow, shit. Honestly, bro, Neo's not too bad.
And cash is
I
at
mean,
11 sats.
it's. Isn't that a that's a fucking that's Nucleus Vision, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so Porky.
Yeah,
to
that's a
make
Belina coin.
Yeah. Porky, to make a watch list, you go and press this button, create new list, then you type your list, you save it, then you go to import. You can do import like notepad file or whatever, and you can import it into your thing. So I have a few. I have like Binance, Huobi, all that kind of shit. Yo, Nano.
Yo, what exchanges can you short Neo on?
Probably Binance, BitMax, probably.
I can't get margin on Binance.
BitMax then.
They know I'm a US customer.
Mhm.
These fuckers.
Shit. Yo, so right now Nano's making a double bottom. I think. What you sipping on?
What am I sipping on?
Yeah, what you sipping on? Or is that a drum?
Shit, some fucking. No, yeah, I'm not sipping on shit.
Okay.
If I sip on anything tonight, it's gonna be some water with some magnesium powder in it.
Keeping it clean. Why magnesium?
It's like, well, it's an essential mineral, and it helps like calm your body down, and it like speeds up the sleep process. It helps you sleep deeper and shit.
Shit. That sounds good to me.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I had a girl tell me take it. I'm like, fuck it.
I listened to her
Give me
too.
this shit.
Yo, MFT is at 12
Yeah.
sats.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with any low sat coins right now at all. Like, period. Look up Zen. Someone asked for that in the chat. Zen's kind of fucked. It looks like a crazy ass chart. Yeah, Zen's still got like a good amount of downside left. I mean, there's really no use case for it at all, and the TA looks like shit. So Zen is in the beginning stages of its Zcashing.
I think we could get a double bottom at 540, but I wouldn't hold on to it. Like, once we see a bounce, I'd probably like For Lucky, $7.99. But yeah, I mean, fuck. A lot of these look bad. I'll be very honest with you guys.
See, I'm not even looking at these on the daily, bro. I'm looking at these on the weekly for the most part.
Yeah, that's
Because
probably
like
smart.
the long term trend is bearish for all of them. So I'm not even fucking around on like any short term shit.
Yeah, Grayscale is holding this.
Yeah, they also hold Zcash and Ethereum Classic. Like everything that's garbage they hold. All right, let's see what Raven's doing. Yeah, we got some big brains in there, bro. Talking about turmeric,
Yeah, I saw
BTC,
that.
and fucking something else. Ashwagandha, yeah, like you said, ashwagandha, bro. People sleep on minerals and mushrooms. You need some cordyceps, some lion's mane. You need all that good shit.
Look at IOTA.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I forgot IOTA even existed. That was supposed to be like the blockchain to end all blockchains, bro. Their community was the craziest. And the weird, like the real wacky part was that their community is actually like somewhat intelligent when it comes to like programming, computer science and shit like that. So the fact that they still believe in it so much is
Crazy.
like kind of mind blowing. Yeah,
Ritualistic.
Luho Senpai said, "Why not marijuana, bro? Weed kills brain cells. It slows down your body's natural frequency. It makes your atoms vibrate at a slower rate, and anything slower is death, bro. Your atoms vibrate at 0 when you die. So, as opposed to slowing them down." Real big brain geniuses know that the best drugs are stimulants because they speed them up.
My man. You didn't hear about this on Bagsy TV.
Yeah, yo, Luho, they're putting fluoride in the weed, bro, making everybody smoke that shit so they get dumb and their pineal glands close up. They don't want you to have that fucking third eye, baby.
Yeah, the third eye. Man, I gotta start reading more about that. I get on and off the topic.
Bro, it's kind of crazy, honestly. Like, I'm not even like real deep into it, but I think just getting in touch with yourself is very important. Like, when I was younger, I used to like, and I'm still very like skeptical of religion, but when I was like 14, bro, I used to tell everybody like, fuck God, I am God. Like, I'm my own God. You know what I mean? Like, God is within me and all that shit. And like the more that I look into it and like the more that I develop like my own sense of self and my own spirituality, as opposed to like what people in the world try and impose on me, the more I realize like how true that is, you know? And so the people who I look up to, they talk about like the third eye and shit like that. And I think it's kind of corny, but I think just in general, like getting in tune with who you are with no distractions, like just you, nothing else, is so important, bro. It's like, it's pretty wild. It's a crazy experience.
Do you think people are better off going to the woods and in nature to find themselves, or can they do it just being on the couch at home?
I think you could do it wherever you have no distractions. You know, like in reality, it's just a matter of you and your mind and your thoughts. You know, like obviously it's a lot easier to get distracted or wrapped up in some shit
When you have like your cell phone and all that.
Yeah, right. When you got all these distractions around you and stuff. But like, here's the reality of the situation: is a lot of people would go crazy, bro, if they were just by themselves.
Yeah.
They didn't have any vices or any distractions to like get away from their own mind, and that's like a really crazy thing if you think about it. Like, wow, a lot of people are incapable of experiencing their own mind without distraction or something to numb it, and to embrace that as like the complete opposite, like, of the spectrum. Like, so the way I see it is there's a lot of things that are like drugs, like weed, alcohol, all that shit, going out and turning up. And like, keep in mind, I'm not saying don't do this at all, but I've done a lot of all this shit, dude. I've done every drug you could think of. I've fucked any type of thought you could think of, all that shit. And like so far, it's only got me like short-term happiness and long-term like displeasure, right? So lately, I've realized, okay, so if like all these easy things that are just instant gratification bring me short-term pleasure and long-term pain, then sacrificing those vices and foregoing them might do the opposite, right? So they might bring me short-term displeasure and pain and long-term like happiness and joy. So, but that could be completely wrong too. It could be the same for both things, you know. It could just be like it's shit either way. But I figure it's at least worth trying, you know.
100%, man. Some real shit right there. Yo, what kind of rituals at home do you guys have when you're by yourself?
Yeah, that's a
Other
good
than
question.
masturbation, obviously.
What do you guys do to keep peace of mind and develop sense of self?
Yo, that's actually funny. We talk about this. I was in my Discord earlier today and I jumped in the voice chat. And this dude was telling me that his ritual, he has this punching bag next to his computer. And like throughout the day, he'll just, hit the bag. And he also has a kettlebell right next to him. And that's how he takes out his stress, frustration, anger, energy, whatever. So it's through physical activity, but it's still at home. So that's where he finds his peace. Now Doji says, I smoke weed. I feel you, bro. You still there, Thoreau? Shit, I think I unplugged.
Yeah, hold on. I'm doing some shit real quick.
Oh,
Give me
shit,
a minute.
alright. Let me paranoid. I take my dog hunting 2 hours a day. Nice. It's a happy dog. Same breakfast, same star of every same day, same workout every day, and meditating. How do you buy the VPVR? You have to create an account at TradingView, and you have to buy a membership. You might be able to find another platform like GoCharting that has VPVR now, gocharting.com. I haven't tried it yet, but that's what I heard. Donnie, you funny. Yeah, you're welcome, man. My pleasure. What else we got? Yo, we've been streaming for over 2 hours now. Yeah, Maddox looking pretty strong. Daily just crossed green. Bullish on the CCI. Let's chill. Let's look at Manic real quick.
Yo, Dead Rabbits, what kind of hunting are you doing, bro?
That's what the people want to know. What you
Yeah,
doing,
shit.
Hunt?
We're not even in season for really anything over here.
Yo, Genesis Vision. Goodbye, my lover. Yo, Ethereum BTC lost it.
Yo, they all fucking lost it, bro.
Hold up, we gotta go on. ETH BTC on the weekly. This is the level I'm looking at. It's such a random level, but it feels good. 1649. It feels good. This is a really random level, actually. It would make more sense that we bounce closer to now if I really had to look at it twice. There's hope. I wish I could turn on the VPVR here. That would help. Should you bail on Harmony? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure there are a couple platforms that offer VPVR. I'm in the UK. We just hunt rabbits and squirrels and shit. She eats them head to tail, full-size adult rabbit in 15 minutes. Oh, you
Damn.
motherfuckers.
That's
crazy.
a fucking savage
Yeah, your
dog.
dog doesn't give a fuck. Dude, aren't you
Yeah,
afraid
that's
your
a
dog will
mean
just turn on
motherfucker.
you one night?
Bro, I think about that shit all the time, dude. My ex-girlfriend had an Australian Shepherd Border Collie, and like all around, nice dog, bro. Like very loving, very caring,
Mhm.
but it had some fucking sharp ass teeth. And
Yeah.
whenever she try and get that thing to sleep in the room with us, I'm like, fuck no, you're gonna fucking kick that dog out the room. You're gonna close that door, cause I'm not gonna wake up to this thing fucking biting into my neck. Hell no.
Just gets your jugular.
I mean, yeah, bro, and that shit happens too. Like, I heard a story about this lady. She had two pit bulls, and like, obviously, it's a pit bull, so it's a little different of a situation. But
Yeah.
she went on vacation for 2 weeks and left them with her dad to watch them. And when she got back, she took the two pit bulls on a walk in the park, and they found her body. The dogs ate her because they thought that she had abandoned them when she went on vacation, and they didn't want her to abandon them again. And so they just ate her and killed her.
Damn, who asked the dogs what was the motive?
I mean, that's just like, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't
The
know,
dog's
bro.
like, I was hungry,
I heard,
motherfucker.
yeah, I heard those canines could interrogate each other.
Oh man, yeah, James Thompson, he's saying, hey, turtles live longer due to low metabolism. Whales live longer too. What do you have to say about that, Thoreau? Does that warrant the weed smoking?
Yeah, where the fuck is this?
On YouTube.
Comment?
It's on YouTube.
What does the comment say?
Hey, turtles live longer due to low metabolism. Whales live longer too. I think he's talking about that like low wavelength thing.
Yeah, low metabolism is different than energy, bro.
Yeah,
So no, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Different things.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, but if you want to live your life like a turtle or a whale, go ahead. I'd rather live the life of a fucking billy goat and die quicker than the life of a turtle.
Billy
Yeah,
goat.
bro. Billy goats are dope. They just fuck other billy goats, have fun.
Billy goat. Images. Yeah, they're bosses. Look at this OG. Fucking chieftain, shaman.
Yeah, they got beards and shit.
Yeah.
They got horns. They've got beards, bro. I
Look
mean,
at
it
this
can't
guy.
really. Yeah.
Little tongue.
You're not fucking with a billy goat.
Look
And
at
if I was a
this.
billy goat, I would have the biggest horns in the billy goat kingdom, bro, and it would be a wrap. The biggest horns and the
This is
biggest
you.
goatee.
King goat. Look at those horns. Much thick.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
So,
No one's fucking with that, bro.
look at this. This can't be
Yeah,
real. That's
no,
a game. Fuck that. Imagine. He's like hard as fuck to kill. They have good survival instincts too. Damn. Yo, this alpine one looks like a G. Like he could survive the tundra. Anyways, enough about goats. I might buy one. But yo, this stream was fucking great, guys. I appreciate you all being here tonight. Thoreau, what you doing for the rest of the night? Staying in?
Shit, sleeping, bro. I'm living this fucking sobriety lifestyle. You
So
know?
it's quiet.
Huh?
It's quiet.
Yeah, bro. It's peaceful. I'll say that much. I don't know. I'm getting real in touch with like my energy, so I'm very wary of who I put myself around, because once you get in touch with like your frequency, if someone else is on a different frequency than you are, it's just hard to be around them, bro. Whether it's like they're too high or they're too low of a frequency, so you got to find like a nice balance.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point. It happened to a few friends of mine and myself, obviously. Like you great in the beginning, then a few years down the road, things have changed. Whether it's in terms of ambitions or even just their overall energy altogether, whether it's because of drugs or because they've changed. Sometimes just friendships break down just because both people change. It's not even so much a thing of anger or you just don't want to be around that person anymore. They just don't do it for you. So it's kind of hard to cut those off, but sometimes you just have to, or at least I do. I don't like to.
Shit, it's not even hard, bro. I'm telling you, once you get real in tune with yourself, and like you could just feel shit instead of trying like put some kind of logic behind it. You just feel it, bro, and you let your body and your minds like embrace things as opposed to judge them. It becomes real simple. Like even my own sister, bro, as fucked up as it sounds, like I was hanging out with her the other day and I was like, I don't know if this is really for me. Like we're probably not going to hang out as much as we do anymore because I'm just not feeling it on like an energy level. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Amen. The people in chat really seem to enjoy your insights, so I really appreciate having you on, man, as always.
Yeah, shit, bro. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
So everyone here tonight, thank you for tuning into this week's episode of the Wednesday Night Crypto Chat. I'm Bagsy, and have a great, great night. Cheers.